Alright, y'all. We're gonna do a video on these 4 Americans traveling to Mexico, allegedly to get a tummy tuck. But it was 3 males and 1 female. Why did it take 3 males to travel with 1 female to get a tummy tuck in Mexico? They drove to Mexico from North Carolina, allegedly. That's what the tags was on the van that got shot up. But when they pulled her out the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, after they shot the vehicle up, they pulled her out the vehicle and threw her in the back of the trunk, and then grabbed the other 2 or the other 3 that was wounded and threw them in the back of the vehicle too. It's not safe to be traveling into these foreign countries, y'all. Especially going over there trying to get some type of surgery done or whatever y'all was looking for. Y'all damn sure found it. And y'all know that the Mexicans don't have no love for African Americans. Africans, period. No love. And we seen the video with Malcolm X's grandson. He was murdered over in Mexico. He was a menace, as they would say. He was off the hook. I didn't know he set blaze to the house of Malcolm X's wife, Betty Shabazz, which led to her death. The injuries led to her death from the fire. So he was off the hook, Malcolm X's grandson was. He was a loose cannon. As they would say, karma, right? Is that what karma looked like when you go over Mexico? And y'all heard the story. People say they threw him out the window, cut his throat and everything. The cartels. You know? What was he doing over in Mexico if he was turning his life around? You know? What was he over there looking for, allegedly? Drugs, too? Let's get into this video of these 4 Americans traveling to Mexico to get some type of surgery done. They allegedly said a tummy tuck.
4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico. Sad, y'all. Y'all still going to these foreign countries after they told y'all.
It's level 4. It's level 4. When they tell you it's level 4, you should not be traveling to these foreign countries. This is what they mean. They not telling y'all this on the news. But America is public enemy number 1. So when you travel to these foreign countries, you just willingly giving yourself to them. Willingly. You see what happened to Brittany, forgot her last name, the basketball star, when she was in Russia, with some THC. What happened to her? What she was facing? We're not safe, y'all. Americans are not safe in these foreign countries. But these foreign countries can come over here and get more aid than the American people. I don't understand that. Foreign countries hate Americans, but American people open their arms for foreign countries to come into America and give them more aid than what they give the American people. Let's make that make sense, y'all. But let's continue on with this video.
To these foreign countries.
Crossfire between 2 articles. The studio with more on the search efforts. Morning, Ross.
Morning to you, Jim. The FBI really ramping up its search and rescue efforts for these 4 kidnapped Americans. Mexican authorities say that they got caught in the crossfire between 2 armed groups when they were captured. I do want to warn you that some of the images you're about to see in this report may be disturbing. Mexico has created a special task force to search for 4 Americans who were kidnapped at gunpoint in the eastern border town of Matamoros on Friday. The FBI says unidentified gunmen fired upon the group shortly after they crossed the border, driving this white minivan with North Carolina plates. A Mexican national was killed in the crossfire. This video appears to show the moments armed men forced a woman into the back of a pickup truck. Then 2 others who appear hurt were loaded in next to her.
The FBI is working very closely with Mexico Mexican counterparts in an effort.
So when they cross the borderline, the cartels lit that van up. They ain't even get a chance to go over there and meet their contacts.
To safely recover these Americans. So yes, it's
Yesterday, Mexico's president told reporters he believes the Americans traveled into Mexico for healthcare reasons and that they may have been targeted by mistake. The White House says it is closely following the case.
These sorts of attacks are unacceptable. Our thoughts are with the families of these individuals.
The city is a hotbed for cartel violence, and it's under a State Department Level 4 do not travel advisory. That
There
is
you
the
go.
highest level warning.
Y'all can see that? That's level 4. Do not travel. Americans are not safe in these foreign countries.
Places including Iraq, Iran, and Afghanistan. Former DEA official Michael Vigil
But
says
Iraq
is a
and Afghanistan refugees is in America now. But we can't travel to their foreign country. But America let these foreigners in our country with open arms. Let's go.
industry in parts of Mexico.
You basing your plane with fire if you, as an American citizen, go into Mexico. That's a fact because Malcolm Shabazz got killed in Mexico. For those who don't know who Malcolm Shabazz is, that was Malcolm X's grandson. He got killed over in Mexico. Do the research all about Malcolm X's grandson being murdered in Mexico. Let's go.
The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for the safe return of the 4 Americans and the arrest of those responsible. Now, it's not exactly clear what kind of condition these 4 kidnapped Americans are in right now. The FBI is urging anyone with information on this investigation to contact their office in San Antonio, Texas, or you can submit a tip to them online. Janelle?
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. They found 4 of the troops.
President says one person has been detained in connection with the abductions and deaths. A relative of one of the Americans tells CBS News that the 4 had traveled together from South Carolina so that one of them could get a tummy tuck from a doctor in Mexico. We'll bring you additional details on this breaking story as they become available.
Yup. Yup, y'all. 2 out of the 4 are dead. The other 2 are injured too. But goes to show you, like I've said, we're not safe. Americans are not safe in these foreign countries. And these foreigners are already here. Now in this video we're going to get into, excuse me ladies and gentlemen, this video we're going to get into is about the Biden administration considering detaining migrants at the border. He's considering. Now, consider means it's not a go yet. He's thinking about it. He's, still talking over it and trying to come up with some type of solution, some type of pattern to make himself look good. He just don't want to, jump out the airplane without no parachute. So he's patenting it, to make it sound good. But in reality, it's election time coming up in about another year or 2, y'all. Another year and a half. A year and a half. Election time will be rolling around. And with the House still being divided, whoever's coming up with this solution to detain these migrants at the border, they trying to say is bringing back Trump, one of Trump laws that he had in place when he was president. But they saying Joe Biden, what he gonna do? What he gonna do? Huh? He gonna go against the grain? You think Joe Biden gonna go against his own people, y'all? When it comes down to detaining these migrants at the border? Because the Iran, Afghanistan refugees are already here. Migrants are already here. But it's not safe for us to travel to their country. But Joe Biden realized he brought all these enemies and spies over here flew him over here first class when they was flying them Afghanistan refugees to Philadelphia. They was flying them in first class. That's why Joe Biden be in Philadelphia, y'all. He be in Philadelphia tomorrow, y'all. Why is Joe Biden spending so much time in Philadelphia since he been the president? Y'all ask that question. He been in Philadelphia more times than any other state in America. Why? Because Philadelphia is in a bed with Joe Biden, y'all. Someone turned the left cheek when these migrants was being flown in here. Someone turned the left cheek and took a pay cut. That's what happened, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So Joe Biden continue on flying to Philadelphia, follow the money trail like I've been said, y'all. And you'll find out who was part of the Go Along, Get Along gang that let these migrants come to America to destroy it. The infrastructure. And it's also going to be destroyed within America, meaning some of the American people are going to destroy America. They rather destroy America than let you bring these foreigners in America and take over America. So let's go, y'all, with this video. This is the last video here, too, y'all. This is the Biden administration considering detaining migrants at the border.
That's the key word, ladies and gentlemen.
Follow this story a lot of people are talking about today, Ike. So let's talk about what more we know about this proposal. Let's just add to what Mary just told us and just the impact on families, Ike, that are trying to come to the U.S.
That's right. This impact is huge, Kira. Essentially, what we're seeing now is a reversal from President Biden, who promised to treat the immigration incident right now with more compassion. But as you said, right now we're seeing a return to a Trump-era policy that he got rid of almost 2 years ago. Essentially, both policies are looking to detain migrant families who cross over the border illegally. However, for President Biden, he's looking to detain whole families for a short amount of time. If you look at the Trump administration's policy, they were specifically looking to separate families, more specifically children, and they wanted to hold them for an indefinite amount of time. So we're hearing our sources tell us that there are stark differences between both plans. Nevertheless, what some lawmakers and a lot of people are saying right now is this is a reversal to what President Biden campaigned on over 2 years ago, Kira.
So then this move clearly is happening ahead of the expiration of Title 42 in May, that Trump-era pandemic policy that restricted immigration at the border. So what do you think? Is this a real solution, a Band-Aid, something in between?
Well, really right now, it's a reversal. And it's important to know that because these are just discussions, things are not final. Things haven't really been set in stone. The administration still says right now that everything is being considered. But a lot of people are just saying that this is a reversal. President Biden ran on having a more compassionate approach. And we're seeing a large influx of migrants at the border right now. And this turn to this Trump-era family detention practices, well, it has a lot of people right now really asking if this is something that President Biden really wanted to do. Obviously, he ran on something completely different. And it's important to note a new AP poll that just came out recently that shows that 4 in 10 Americans actually want the number of asylum seekers to go down compared to just 2 in 10 Americans who say they want to see the number of asylum seekers really go up. So we're seeing the administration take in all factors and consider everything as they're really talking about trying to address the immigration issues that are happening at the southern border at the time, Kira.
It's so controversial, and lawmakers take all different types of opinions on this, clearly. What are you hearing, Ike?
Well, as I said right now, several lawmakers on both sides, they do remain divided at this moment. We have a lot of lawmakers
Y'all hear that?
really
Divided.
the Biden administration, telling them that there is a crisis right now at the southern border. Several Republicans at the moment are asking, what is it going to take in order for President Biden, this administration, to really address what's been happening for several months now. But nevertheless, you're also seeing some Democratic lawmakers who are upset right now at this administration, saying that they're going against what they said they were initially going to do in terms of treating those migrants right now with more compassion. However, though, as I just told not too long ago, that AP poll shows that Americans also are divided. So these talks,
I hear that.
these talks are ongoing.
We already know that America is
We
divided.
have to wait and see what this administration continues to do moving forward in terms of immigration, Kira.
I hear that.
Seniors, stop using your own.
Y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? But I just wanted to come back and do them two stories. Cover them two stories about the 4 Americans that traveled to Mexico allegedly to get a tummy tuck. 1 female and 3 males. 2 of them was found dead, and the 2 of them are still alive but injured. Well, that's what we had going on today, y'all, for Current Event Wednesday. Hump Day Wednesday. Oh, man, we're going to end the video with saying peace out. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stand on your square, believe in the Most High. Everything else will fall into place. With that being said, until the next time, I love you all. And stay vigilant, ladies and gentlemen. Stay vigilant. And stay out of them fucking foreign countries. We're not wanted. Okay? Stay out of them foreign countries. We're not wanted. So, those trips y'all had planned to Cancun and Bahamas and Jamaica and all that foolishness, it's time to put that shit to the side, y'all. It's time to focus on the youth, the kids. Invest into your kids. How about that? Invest into your kids, y'all. They the future. The kids are the future, the babies. Not you grown-ass kids. We talking about the babies. But with that being said, like I said, I love you all. Till the next time. Peace.